Hey everyone, how are we all doing tonight? Hope you're doing well. So, before we get started, I would like to quickly show you something that I did this afternoon immediately after the Hitman stream, because I put myself on mute for about 55 minutes and I did not notice until chat told me, which is terrible, but it's just one of those things, I guess. This is not an ideal solution, but I just want to show you something that I've put into OBS, and hopefully I can do this without actually showing you the OBS window. Just going to show you my left-hand screen here. That is going to be the screenshot for this particular episode of Hitman. But basically I've installed a plugin. What's that noise? It's noise outside. I've installed a plugin which is basically an audio filter on the Voicemeeter microphone, which if I mute myself like that and I keep talking, no, it brings it up on the other screen unfortunately. I'm going to need to drag this over here, so don't mind me. I'm just going to drag that there. But if I mute myself and keep... Oh my god, okay, I need to show you the full OBS screen. Basically what it's doing is it's bringing up a massive red dot on the screen and it blinks. It's doing that, chat. And that is like a massive red dot that just blinks until I unmute the microphone. I can say something in the room, and if my microphone is muted, that will start blinking, and it will not stop blinking until I get back. So hopefully that will help. It is not a catch-all though, because I believe that if my microphone goes on the fritz, or if I knock the cable out, I don't think that warning will flash. Mind you, if I knock the cable out, that would be normally accompanied by me also losing audio in my earphones. But as I found out that one time when I recorded King's Quest 1, that was not the case, so this only really fixes one problem, but hopefully that problem will not happen again. Speaking of problems, let's take a look at Metal Gear Solid and the hardest trophy in the game, the Elite Trophy. I'm going to start today by taking out the Hind D, and I've written down some notes. I have no confidence in these notes or this method, so the first fight could actually be the hardest here. I think the rest look okay, but we'll see how we go. Where are my notes? They're on my phone. I watched a video on my tablet and I took notes on my phone. And yeah, I have seen that we can take some damage on this first battle. It's fine, but ideally I don't want to. Okay, tower, we need to go right down the stairs to begin. Am I just adjusting my clothing and my microphone and my throat and all the rest of it. Start by going down here. This unfortunately is essential because we need to see that the path is blocked. How many chaff grenades do I have? Chaff, however it's pronounced. 15, that's more than enough. Just had to put myself on mute there to cough my lungs up, and yep, I can see the red dot is appearing, which is great. So having seen that, we can shrug our shoulders and walk back up here. I believe the idea is that you try the elevator first. And then Oscon appears. Come on. Okay, I think it's the next one. Yep. Let's shove our way up here. I'm trying to do this quickly, but we're not going to have... Oh god. I'm loading that, holy shit. Am I missing life? Or did they really take that much damage there? I was about to say, I'm rushing it, but there is no need to rush it because we're doing fine on time. I'm about 4 minutes ahead of where I need to be, and yeah, we're going to ronk it in. The 3-hour time limit is not an issue here. What is an issue is me taking unnecessary damage. How much life don't I have? I'm missing a little bit of life. I'm guessing that was because I took the hits from the chaff grenade when I skipped through the door. But yeah, if I can get through the next battle with that amount of damage that I took from the gun camera just there, then I'll be okay. I'll be happy with that.
Damn.
We get our health restored when we take out MG Rex, so basically the health pool that I've got, I need it for the Hind D, the Sniper Wolf, which shouldn't be an issue. We need it for the 2 elevator rides, and we need it for Vulcan Raven, as well as any other incidents that happen along the way. Let's try that again, shall we? It might be possible to do 2 at once, but it's not worth it. We need to use 4 on the way down as well. There should be 3 up here, along with some other stuff that I need to collect. And that stuff over there we do not need. What I do need to do though is climb up this ladder, save, and then start reading my notes. Because it talks about specific positions and timing. Talking about the Hind D, get your mind out the gutter, chat. I can't believe she poked her tongue out at us. That's just terrible behaviour. Card. I don't think the armor will really help here, but I'll equip it anyway. Right, we're taking a shot as soon as we get control. And then what are we doing? That shot missed. Left of ration, shoot left. Okay, he's not behaving the way I want him to behave. That's possibly because I missed that first shot. Let's see if we can work with this. Right. Really? Okay, so at this point my notes are trash. I cannot use them. How many missiles do I have? Should I be checking right now? Should be concentrating on staying alive. 14. Can I hit him through here? Really? Oh, hell. Okay, nice shot means I can go for the stingers right now. And then I need to dodge his massive rocket, I'll call it. Away for that. Get out of the way. Okay, so at this point I believe we can hide here. If the guide is correct, this is a safe spot, which is hilarious. "13 shots. Can't really afford to miss much here." Okay, that's no good. I need to wait it out and wait for his iframes to go. Can he really not hit me here? Yeah, wait for him to duck and then we'll go for him again. And to be clear, I don't know if this is a safe spot because we're hitting him in this position or interrupting his attacks or what. Or whether it's just badly coded. Dang. Gotta go for it. Nice. 7 shots, and I've not been paying attention where I... Should be down to 4 shots. Please, please. Nice. Should be down to 4 shots when the battle ends. First try! Just reading my notes. We're not going to get stingers on the way down, which is unfortunate. Will I have enough for Rex? I hope so. If not, that could be an issue. You laugh, you lose. First try. That feels good. Granted, that took much longer than it should have, and I've wasted a few stingers, which is potentially a huge problem, but we'll find out later, I guess. There's nothing... Those respawn. They did not. Time is not a concern here. Ammunition, me making dumb mistakes like not loading instead of continuing. Those are my concerns at this point. I'm going to make a save here. You can make a save for me, Mei Ling. Oh. Bit of a long save there, so we now need to toss some more chaff on the way down. There is nothing up there to collect. We will see the cameras in the foreground. There we go. Toss. Go. It said to save... I wasn't reading my notes. It said to save when I was in front of the elevator. Seemed like a very odd point to save the game. Down here, it's like, why would that checkpoint? Okay. Let's do this. Hopefully I can do this in one attempt. Basically, just want to take out these 4 enemies. We are killing them. So that's going to count towards our 25 kills. With as little fuss as possible. Huh? This elevator fight is reasonably quote-unquote easy in that the strat is simple. The next elevator fight though is tricky. Because the recommended way to do those is to toss them off the edge.
Too late, Snake! Now die!
No thank you. Yeah, let's grab one. Snap your neck. Take some damage here, that's fine. Oh, that's okay, I think. That might be too much damage, believe it or not. Grab him, please! Dude is literally right in front of me. I can see him. Snake can see him. I know he can see him. And dude is just not grabbing him. Oof. I'll take some damage during that fight, but not a frigging half health bar with body armor. That ain't gonna happen. Oh my god. That's gonna happen though. Yeah, so I said the mailing conversation was long. Basically what we're doing there takes up time. That makes any sense. Like it would have been quicker to load the game than listen to Mailing's conversation there. Have I thrown that early? No. I've thrown that one late though. Excuse me. The voice is going as always. Alright, let's try that again, but basically that is strat. Body armor. I cannot use thermals here because I want the body armor. We need to flip one of them, and then just choke out the other ones as fast as we can. They can shoot each other. If you're going for a minimal kill run, what you need to do is grapple them, put them into a chokehold, and then let their mates kill them when they shoot you. Huh? We're not going to be doing that, because that is an exercise in frustration. Snake? Not mashing.
Too late, Snake. Now die.
It's unfortunate when they all go down because it means that I need to wait for someone to get up and then choke them out. It would be more preferable if one of them stayed up so I could... Oh my god, that was quick. Holy shit. He got up very quickly. Oh wow, that other guy's not dead. What the hell? And I'm not sure if I took damage from that. That guy sprayed wildly. I did get hit, but I don't know if I took damage. Soaking damage, how are we looking? Yeah, that's kind of how I feel, Snake. I don't believe there are stinger missiles out here, which is unfortunate. Yeah, we're doing okay for life. Yeah, there's a camera directly there, and we need to throw a shaft and get out, ideally with the one grenade. Yeah, that's all from us, or SOCOM ammo, which we don't need. Alright, so I could equip the body armor right now, but it will not help. And the recommended strat here is the cheese strat. Alright, let's burn some Nikisas. Got 11. Hopefully that's enough. If it's not... Where else did I use Nikisas, chat? I picked some up when we went down to level 2. Was I supposed to pick up more? We should be okay. We need to use these to take out Vulcan Raven as well, but we have a supply room on the left-hand side, and hopefully that's got enough in there. We will be hitting a save point shortly, so... I should have saved here, shouldn't I? Actually, no, not really. Even using the analog stick, this is way too hard. We've got enough, though. Excuse me. I cannot use my controller and hit miss at the same time. Do we have enough? 7 more for that health bar. We should do, but I'm worried. Nice. Two more. That will do. And look at that, we get all of our health back. Let's go have a conversation with Wolf and Oscon. Now we need to go get ourselves some missiles. We need to throw 2 more chaff grenades and then a stun grenade in the next room, but I'll be making a save before I do that. So I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, there's a gun camera there. Need to grab these Nikisas for the Raven fights. I would love some more stingers, but I don't know if I'll be able to find enough. Another chaff here. This is just to negotiate this area safely. And now we need to use another trick. It says now checking, like it's really actually checking. Alright. Save game.
In China,
I'll keep saving. So what we need to do, this is complicated. We need to cook a grenade and toss it so that it hits the ceiling of the doorway. So it bounces back into this room, otherwise it's going to cause an alert. Like that. And that didn't work, unfortunately. That's caused an alert. The idea is that we want to knock out this guy here, wherever he is, and then we want to stinger this. Apparently this is a thing. It's stinger that, and that disables it, which I was not aware of until I started looking at the guide. No thumbs up. Yeah, you want it to go off in the previous room, but you want the door open so it affects the guy in the next room. And then while those guys are stunned, you want to hit that with a stinger and go. It's a weird little trick. Speedrunners hate them. Or speedrunners love them actually, but okay, shitty streamers like me hate them. I don't know. Let me practice this a bit. The guide specifically mentioned doing it in the orange light, but I don't think that's correct. Does it have to go off before we enter this room? So can I walk off here? No. Easy to kill myself with Nikitas. Right, we need to figure this out. The crux of it though is we do not want to cause an alert in the next room, but we do want the guards stunned. Let's figure this out. Alright, I might need some help on this one.
Snake! What happened? Snake! Snake!
That's not a good throw. That's a terrible throw.
Snake, are you okay? Snake! Snake!
Really? Okay, so maybe a better approach is that I throw the stun grenade here. Get the stinger ready. That goes off. You see that thing wherever it is, fire the stinger. Can we be spotted here though? That's the approach, I reckon. You don't have to futz about with opening the door or having the door open when the grenade goes off. Alright, let me try that. I'll throw the stun grenade in this area here. And then just stinger the crane and then go for it. Let's see if we can get this area through this area. Here's my words. Just gonna bring my notes back up. That seems to work. Toss the grenade. Stinger ready. Although I'm not really happy where that grenade is landing, but it's fine. Stinger that. Do we get spotted here? If so, then it's over. And I need to start looking at the guide again. It's absolutely not over. Alright, looking for this guy down here. We need to go south here. Wait for this guy to pass us. Like so. I don't know what grenades they are, but I kind of want to grab them. Hopefully I'm not making an awful mistake by grabbing those. Stuns. That's not useful. Alright, I think I need to make a save right now.
You caught?
I called because we have another elevator fight, and the recommended strategy here is that we toss them off the sides. But if that takes too long for me to figure out, I'm going to just chuck them out. Unfortunately, we have a bit of a wait here. As for the next gun camera, the guide says chaff it. Which honestly I don't like, but I think I will do it, because I've got more of the chaff grenades than he did at the time. Right, can we pull this off? No. What about you? I'll just choke it to death, it's fine. No. Unless I make any stupid mistakes with gun cameras coming up or the guard at the top of MG Rex, I shouldn't need health. And, you know, the Raven fight. I'll make a new save though, just in case something goes wrong. Down to 6 chaff, that's not great. Dodge the claymores in here. And now I got Raven. Everything I've seen on Raven says just be hella aggressive with indicators and hope for the best. He does have a fixed route, but the way we're going to take him out is going to cause him to deviate from that fixed route. The crows. Yes, the crows count as kills, so we cannot kill them. We cannot kill the crows or the ravens or whatever they're called in your country. In my country, they're called crows. We need to save when we hit the base of this elevator. I don't think there's ammo in here that we can use. I'll look anyway. I don't have notes.
Mei Ling.
I've got to cough my lungs up again, I'm sorry. Oh my god, chat. I'm so sick. Nikitas. Holy shit, you missed those. Talking about the guy who wrote the guide. What about stingers? Do we have stingers in here? No, just Nikitas. Okay. Raven. You shouldn't need the body armor. If I do, I'm doing it wrong, but I'm going to equip it anyway. Grab the Nikita. Move here. First try. That's impressive. Reality is we should have enough Nikitas. I shouldn't need to grab those 2 boxes outside. I mean, come on, give me some credit. I first tried the Hind D and I first tried Wolf. Although Wolf is not hard. Just had the wrong angle on that. Let's try that again, shall we? So the trick here is that the Nikita is iframed for the first couple of seconds of its life. Oh! That would have been first try, were it not for that slight mistake at the start. Easy. We get some life back, which, if I get shot by the cameras in the next room, would be useful. Reality is, though, I shouldn't be getting shot. There is a rouse we can run. I have tested it. It sort of works, but it's a bit weird. It doesn't always work. Make a save. That was a good Raven. I'm happy with that. If he starts moving around, you have to chase him with the Nikitas, and then if he sneaks up on you, it can end very, very poorly. So we hug this wall here. I'd like to grab these missiles right now if I could without getting shot. Thank you. MG Rex. Need to make 7 trips through this room, preferably without getting spotted. I think there were shaft grenades somewhere in here. Actually, we should only need 2 more shaft grenades. Both for the gun turrets, leading to the blast furnace. Those glasses, though. What were the grenades on the right-hand side here? Yeah, we have plenty. Now, I could probably use those for Rex, but the strategy that I've seen, which I need to try and emulate, which may take a while, does not involve using shaft grenades. My throat, why? Took some time here, so hopefully the guards moved on. He's moving along. Let's use this trick. That's going to silence our footsteps. Hopefully he has not turned around. That's fine. Lots of cutscenes here. Mashing.
Can you?
And something I forgot to do is equip the body armor. Because we're going to get an alert out of here, that's fine. Body armor. Nice. Toss stun. I thought we would take damage there, but no. So the first step is to get the power key, which may actually be the hardest part of this. And I might make a save here in case the rat does not cooperate. Now, the strat that I've seen here, I don't know if it's always going to work to ensure that the rat does not come out into the water. So I can do this. Which, once again, I had no idea about. Let's place a claymore here. Rip a stinger. That's just so we can track the rats. Yeah, if the rat comes out on the side, I'm really not sure how to get him to reroute. Right, that was successful. Also, I've read that the power key is only swallowed by the rat if you have not triggered a certain amount of alerts. So if you're playing poorly, then the power key will just fall into the water and you need to grab it. But if you're playing well, you will need to take out the rat. That would probably explain why I never saw this part of the game as a kid. A bit early, we need to wait for this guy to move and then just follow him down into the room. That just sort of makes us float over the floor. Want to make a save when I leave this room because I'm probably going to screw this up. Go down there, get the power key, I can find it. No, not that one, you fucking moron.
Is that the wrong one?
I mean, I'm colorblind too, but, come on. Am I gonna get spotted now? Oh, good. I don't think that camera can look down where I am right now, so I think we're okay. Let me make a save here just in case I screw this up. I was always spotted when I left this room, and we need to leave it twice.
What is it, Snake?
I might have to load here in just a moment. Yeah, the timing on that needs to be pretty exact. You just need to wait just a moment, let go, and then push again, and that gives you enough time to get around that guy as he's walking towards you. If you don't let go, you're going to walk directly into him, and if it's too late, he will turn around and spot you. It's very tight. Right, what notes do I have for this? I don't think I'll have many. Yeah, I've got nothing. All I say here is ice. You have 1 minute. Run around the room twice and collect stuff. There are stinger missiles in here, which we desperately need. I think it's going to be enough. There's the same rouse here. If this doesn't work, I can just chaff him. It's fine. I've got the resources. So I think there's just Nikitas and stingers in here. As well as crows, and what would you call that? I don't think it's as simple as just saying it's his gun. Maybe his exoskeleton or something? His mobility suit? I don't know. Either way, he's dead. He's not going to need it anymore. I believe it's 2 full laps of this room. That's basically enough time for the car to freeze. Which, once again, they took out of Metal Gear 2 Solid Snake. There's so much stuff out of that game that they borrowed. Where is it? Not yet. Screw it. Do I save? I should save, shouldn't I? I'll make a save, just in case something goes wrong. Not that.
What is it?
I really do feel like I'm dying. That might not be long enough. Just. The good news is that's the last time we need to get around that guy, because next time we're using the heat key and we will not be leaving via that method. Might as well. I've got the supplies. It's safer than me trying to make my way around. I've got all these spare shaft because I didn't use them during the Grey Fox fight. Right, so this room is now populated, but this route should be safe. Good stuff. I'm going to chaff this camera and then go up the next elevator. We're going to get a bunch of cutscenes along the way. I cannot punch the crows, unfortunately, because they count as kills. Really? Thank Christ that doesn't count as an alert. Just gonna run that route to dodge the claymores. That's crazy. Has that happened before to me? I don't think so. We go up the elevator and we get shot while we don't have control. Hopefully you can't take damage there. Otherwise, we would be Dark Souls 2 or some shitty game like that. Alright, so at this point I think we just need to go into the next room. We can wait around the door area, we should not get spotted, but I will keep an eye on the guard just in case. And then we need to make our way back down these elevators, back to the ice area. I will make a save before I go into the ice area. And then I shouldn't need to save again until until Metal Gear Rex. But I'll probably make a save at the top level just so I don't screw something up. Oh my god, my voice. My throat, my voice. We just need to wait here for about a minute. I don't believe this guy will come down here. If he does, I'm going to be supremely upset. Good. And just like the OG Metal Gear 2, so much backtracking. for this explicit purpose. The last thing you do in MG2 before you fight the TX-55 or whatever it is, or Metal Gear D, I don't remember, and Grey Fox and then Big Boss, spoilers, is you have to go all the way back to the first building to go into the freezer to freeze a key. There's some shortcuts you can use to get back, but it's still a bit of a trek. We are going to get our life restored when we fight Rex. If we don't, I'm going to be supremely upset.
Snake. Time to make a save. Now, this route apparently is not reliable, but it is the safest. Basically, we're going to run one around the white edge. Run around the right edge. Not like that, that's bad. We get close to that guy flipping. I think I'm too slow here. I'm probably going to get spotted. Okay. These things are respawn, not that we need them, unless we want to use them against MG Rex, but hopefully the strat that I'm going to use means that we won't have to do that. Those grenades respawned. Have these missiles respawned? They have. Excellent. Need stingers. Gotta get all the stingers we can get. Just looking at my notes, it doesn't say anything about getting stingers after the frigging Hind D fight. How many do we have? 22. Is that enough? Oh, I don't know. I've literally got nothing on my notes about picking up stinger ammo. Just gotta not get spotted here by the cameras. We go. Something, it was you all along, Austin.
Looking at my Rex notes. And realizing they're not going to be terribly helpful. I just need to learn the pattern. That is a forced alert, so it's not an issue. We should get our life refilled here. But if I can do Rex correctly, we should not take damage. Alright, so let's equip the body armor, not that I think that will help. Alright, here goes. We could be here a while. We were here a while on the main game, we could be here a while here as well. We can definitely use Shaft to confuse it, but that should not be necessary. So, first shot. Hey, not good, not good. That's basically the loop. You see there's a horizontal line that I'm running towards, that's a terrible shot. And I'm running into the circle here. Just slightly into the circle. I run left slightly to dodge the bullets, but I'm going to run right to dodge them now. Never mind, he's firing missiles. If you do it correctly, he should never fire the laser. Which is not what's happening. But we take our shot after he fires the machine gun. Why are you firing your freaking laser? You're supposed to do that on the next phase. I'm possibly getting too close. I'm a bit too close there. There we go. Phase 1. Once again, damage does not matter. Obviously dying matters, but damage does not matter. We can't do it. I can't skip this, I can't shoot him. I can't do it.
Neither truly alive, nor truly dead. An undying shadow in a world of light. But soon it will finally end.
Indeed. He did. So, this one. I'm going to move left here. Not get hit like that. Going to make your way roughly to the... What is he doing? Oh no. Come on. Going to make your way roughly to where that line intersects with the circle on the southwest corner. He will fire the laser now, there's nothing you can do about that. Just going to dodge those Gatling guns, or machine guns, or whatever you want to call them. You have to go all the way in, just far enough that he fires missiles and that you dodge them, and yeah, the laser is my problem now. Really? Makes sense, I guess. Why are you not firing your machine guns? Am I too far out? The machine gun is basically what I need to base him into doing. But he's not doing it now. And this laser is going to kill me. God damn you. That's the strat though. And it doesn't look hard, I just need to get a good idea of positioning and movements and all the rest of it. Okay, well apparently we've taken out Metal Gear Rex. Good stuff. I don't even think that happened on the first time we played. Supply routes, really? Does it reckon we've taken out better gear, Rex? I don't think so. Supply route is the escape, though. No, we did not skip that, unfortunately. There's some skips that we used, but we cannot skip this fight, unfortunately. So, the M has to be around here. And that'll give us a good shot on the radome. No, I don't believe that guide. Go back else. There we go. Just settle into that pattern and we're fine. Although that one was very close. What are you doing? As was that one. Holy shit. Terrible shot. Didn't lock on, but it did hit him, so that counts. One more. Correction, 2 more. Alright, I've got a bit more life this time.
In front of you,
Let's see what we can do.
finally die. After Zanzibar, I was taken from the battle. Neither truly alive nor truly dead. An undying shadow in a world of light. But soon, it will finally end.
I would be very surprised if we couldn't. I mean, yes, this is a stealth sneaking game, but we're in a freaking mech, and I'm not. Right, he's not where I want him, but I should be able to make this work. Come on. Can't find the lock-on point. Too far out? Yes. Maybe it is the same as Phase 1. Maybe the guy who wrote the guide just didn't understand that the positioning is what causes the laser to come out. But missiles, that's not good. Don't care because we're getting a life refill immediately after this. 2 more battles. First is hand to hand with Liquid, which may take a couple of goes. But honestly, it didn't look that hard. Famous last words. And secondly, the escape, which does look hard.
Liquid, you're still alive.
I won't die as long as you still live.
Too bad. It looks like your revolution was a failure.
Just because you've destroyed Metal Gear doesn't mean I am done fighting.
Fighting? What are you really after?
A world where warriors like us are honored as we once were, as we should be.
That was Big Boss's fantasy.
It was his dying wish. When he was young, during the Cold War, the world needed men like us. We were valued then. We were desired. But things, are different now. With all the liars and hypocrites running the world, war isn't what it used to be. We're losing our place in a world that no longer needs us. A world that now spurns our very existence. You should know that as well as I do. After I launch this weapon and get $1 billion, we'll be able to bring chaos and honor back to this world gone soft. Conflict will breed conflict. New hatreds will arise. Then, we'll steadily expand our sphere of influence.
But as long as there are people, there will always be war.
But the problem is balance. Father knew what type of a balance was best.
Is that the only reason?
Isn't it reason enough for warriors such as us?
I don't want that kind of world.
Ha! You lie! So why are you here then? Why do you continue to follow your orders while your superiors betray you? Why did you come here? Well, I'll tell you then. You enjoy all the killing. That's why.
What?
Are you denying it? Haven't you already killed most of my comrades?
That was...
I watched your face when you did it. It was filled with the joy of battle.
You're wrong.
There's a killer inside you. You don't have to deny it. We were created to be that way.
Created?
Super Baby Method. Which, if you're wondering, yes, is fictional. Much like the rest of this game. Alright, Secretary of State's. Need to make a save here, and hopefully this won't take me too many goes.
If you win, you might still be able to save her. You could enjoy one brief moment of love before the end.
Make love to a
If you
corpse.
cross this line,
Liquid is a sick man confirmed.
at this height, it will kill even you.
What about you? Will it kill you?
Have at you, Snake.
So now that we've lost 30 seconds of our timer. Let's save our game for the second last time. I'm gonna first try this. He gets aggressive when he goes into the corners. And we can duck his attacks like that, which is hilarious. Oops.
Nice shot!
Okay, now he's going to change a bit. He's going to do his jockey stance, I'll call it. I'm just going to keep attacking and hope for the best. I do not want him to fall off because that's going to take up so much time. Knock him off when he's at 0 health, not before. Not that.
Better hurry! It's going to blow!
Pushing buttons. Don't know what buttons to push to get him back up. This is not MGS2. Oh god. What am I doing?
What's wrong, Snake?
It's alright, I've saved my game. Oh god. I need to get the entire combo on him, otherwise he can interrupt it. Like that.
It's going to blow!
You're not going to get this one, but it's fine. Just warming up.
You're out
That's
of
fine.
time.
If he hit me there, that would have been it. Just like that.
You're out of time.
Indeed. Time is not the issue here. As long as I don't knock him off, we're fine. As long as we don't knock him off, we are fine. It's just getting the damage on him and not dying in the process. And once again, health does not matter because we're going to get healed immediately after this battle. It's kind of strange that it says supply rounds here. We're not there yet. Can we skip the cutscene? Damn
if
it.
you win, you might still be able to save her.
How much love can we make to Meryl,
Could
chat?
enjoy one brief moment of love before the end. If you cross this line, you fall. At this height, it will kill even you. How about you, Snake?
Mr. Carcass, hope you're doing well, dude. Thank you for dropping in as always. Appreciate it. Oops. You're definitely coming at the right time watching two half-naked men fighting on the top of Metal Gear Rex.
What's wrong, Snake?
That's just me saying that. I'm not trying to put words into your mouth, I promise. Alright, can we actually... Yep, there we go. Got a full combo off. If I only get the first punch, I'm in trouble. Like that. And that. Ah. I need to hit him square on. No other option. Get up. Recharge. Yes. Almost. Those iframes. Nearly. Ah, come on. Let's take one more hit, I think. Okay, there we go. He's gonna get up like that, and we need to knock him down now. Not like that. Need to knock him over the edge. So close. That will do. Alright, last part of the game coming up. And as long as I haven't made any mistakes, and that is continuing instead of loading, this should be the last challenge.
Snake.
Yes, I know. Talking about a hard copy of the data, which Colonel is going to appropriate. It's our data, but it's now his data. Let's grab the ration here, equip that. We can use one ration during the run, and we're about to use it.
Surveillance camera.
Oh, Oscon, you are the worst. Need to hide here.
Darn, no keys.
Grab this guy.
I got him. Let's go.
Drag him over here without killing him.
I got it. Snake, jump in.
Right, where do I need to go here?
Snake,
Go.
hold on.
Slightly to the left, but we did get hit, which helped. Okay, first checkpoint is 40 degrees to the right, roughly. Around there. Maybe a little bit more. Closer to 45. We need to hit a barrel, and then sweep right.
Here they come.
Beautiful.
Damn, we can't get. Good job, Snake.
Took one hit, but it's fine. So we're facing directly 90 degrees. Let's see where that leads us. Unintended.
Here they come.
We need some further to the right. Got it. I'm going to take a lot of hits here.
Can't get through. Snake, you gotta clear a path.
Yes, I know. Oh, look how far apart they are. Got them.
You did it, Snake.
Alright, so that first one is about 110 degrees. And this guy, I've just got to hope for the best. It'll be very close. You see, he's going to hit us, and I don't think there's anything we can do to interrupt the damage.
Liquid.
Alright, here goes. was aiming right at him, and he still managed to get the shot off or the hit off, and then it's rough. The way this is designed, it's basically you have to get hit at certain checkpoints or certain intervals here. There's nothing you can do about it. And when we go into the side-on view, we've got no chance. We're going to take so many hits. Goes. Yeah, the guy playing this, the guide, took a shit ton of damage here as well. I don't believe it's avoidable. Maybe it is. What the hell? I think we're good.
Snake, look, daylight.
You told me I got through that without using a ration. Holy shit. Alright, so I'm going to put myself on mute for a bit, and I'll promise I'll remember to unmute myself later. So I can't skip the credits, unfortunately, but that hopefully should be the Fox rank. So at this point, if I want the platinum, I need to play again. I need to exercise a ghost with the digital camera, which we can get when we escape the torture sequence. And I need to survive the torture sequence, but I will not be doing it on hard difficulty because I don't want to do that again. Even if I can use rations, I couldn't be bothered doing that again. I'll just play through it on easy, and we'll get the bandana, we'll save Meryl, and that should be the second platinum along with reading the screenplay book. Something nukes are bad. Right. Kojima, I'm muting myself. How did we do? And what do I do for the rest of the stream? I don't want to start anything new. I'm not sure if I'll start anything new tomorrow night either. Or whether I'll take the nights off. Maybe I can just speed up to the comms tower on easy. Did we get the rank or not? If we didn't, we'll be redoing this. Please.
Yes, sir. The entire
I can't skip
was
this.
wiped out.
Damn it.
Those two are still alive. The Vector? Yes, sir. Fox Die should become activated soon. Right on schedule. Yes, sir. I recovered all of Rex's dummy warhead data. No, sir. My cover is intact. Nobody knows who I really am. Yes, the DARPA chief knew my identity, but he's been disposed of.
You tortured him to death.
Thank you. Goodbye, Mr. President.
I thought there was more of a sting on Mr. President. Lost memory from my youth, perhaps. Elite, there we go. Trophy spoilers. We saved 30 times, we killed 19 enemies. And yeah, being found, alerts definitely shows up more than 4 times, but being found can be 3 or 4. And the additional one that you get is the one in the torture cell, whether Johnny spots you or not. That's the one alert that you can basically work around for the entire game. If you can get out of the cell and grab him and choke him out without being spotted, then you can end being found 3 times, but 4 times is also acceptable. Look at that, rations 0 used. I'm happy about that. And honestly, tonight went very smoothly. We did the Hind D first go, Sniper Wolf first go, that's not hard though. Vulcan Raven would have been a first go, if not for me just flubbing the stars. And we needed 2 goes on Liquid, I think, and Metal Gear Rex. And 1 go on the Escape. There is hope for me, yes. So I'll save the mission completed data and then we'll ignore it. The rest for the job. Stealth Camo, which we can only use on hard difficulty. Fuck that. Yeah, let's just play on easy. It is actually tracking this, okay. Here's me thinking that whole thing was a cute animation, but no, they actually did leave that in. Also, we don't have a start button here, but whatever. They missed that. They definitely said options on insertion of disc 2, but they missed that one. That one says stars. Yeah, I'll just play for about an hour or so and then I'll call it quits, I think. Because at this point, all I need to do for the platinum is get the bandana, exercise a ghost, which I can probably do on stream. Let's just get around this guy. And we'll wait around here. So we can do the torture section, we can get ours, we can grab the digital camera, we can take a photo, exercise the ghost, and then I'll call it quits. We'll basically end today where we ended yesterday and started today, which is near the Hind D. And then I'll play the rest offline, I think. Yeah, get Meryl's bandana, exercise a ghost, and then, what was the other one? Read the screenplay book. But that is Redemption. Redemption for my cheesing of Le French version back in the day. I got the PS4 trophy by playing the French version on easy. I got this one legitimately. Well, sort of. I may have used a skip or two and a glitch or two, but the guide recommended that I do that, so I did that. The save point ended at exactly 1 hour, so if I don't use the Bubba skip, then we'll have to go up the elevator and rappel down. And that's going to lead us to that lovely corridor with those 3 arseholes at the end, who I will need to kill. Yeah, let's do that. Let's get up to the points where I started today and then we'll call it there. And that will be my last playthrough of this series on YouTube. Not that it's a proper series on YouTube, but it's basically a live stream on YouTube and they're in a playlist of their own. Yeah, okay, I see. So if we don't futz around with this guy, like I did on the hard playthrough, he's here and he's going to spot us. Got us. Unless we do that. Oh, really? Come on. I'm going to die in the first room. And the worst part is we have to watch all those credits again. Damn us. Yeah, I didn't approach that correctly. Or do we? I don't see credits.
What was that noise?
So on hard mode it recommended that we just pull this guy around a bit, troll him a bit, just to disrupt his route so that we don't have to deal with him when we're going to the elevator. I'm surprised we went down to 4 shots. That seems kind of harsh, for easy mode at least. There he is. And the guy is coming from the south. Is he going to be on me? It will be shortly if I'm not careful. That guy's an issue. Oh my god. This was not a problem on hard mode. Fuck you. It's fine. They don't know what to do now that I'm going up the elevator. Let's skip all this. Do I need to stun grenades on the left? I don't think so, but I'll grab them anyway.
A surveillance camera?
Can I get around this camera without being spotted? Oh. That will be a big ol' nope. Everyone is out of alignment here, so I fully expect to get spotted many more times. In we go. He doesn't know we're there. Should have watched that second cutscene. I think that's a different cutscene based on the fact that there are alerts. Something already killed 3 men, and he says, there's another intruder besides me. I'm really quite surprised I got spotted by that camera down there. I thought I could always get around that. Once again, maybe that's a false memory. And look at this, I've been conditioned to play on hard mode. I looked at first person at that camera even though there was no need to do so. I've got the radar now, I can use that. It's very useful. I missed a Metal Gear cutscene. Even on frigging easy, I'm finding that hard.
What are you waiting for? Shoot!
Don't talk to me like a
How am I
rookie.
doing so wrong there?
I'm telling you, shoot!
This, along with the Ocelot fight, probably took me the longest. and I did not need to worry about killing them this time, so I can just take them out. I think on hard mode, they take 4 bullets. Don't quite on that. Actually, no, that doesn't make sense, otherwise I'll not be able to take out the first wave. They must still take 3 bullets. Thank you, Meryl. Alright, let's go. That camera angle, not that one there, but the one we was just looking at before we went into the cutscene was super weird. We were looking horizontally at the cell instead of vertically. It's like the camera was pointing west. I know it's a fixed camera angle when we do that pass or bars. The camera angle was actually facing west. Kinda weird and kinda cool. Okay, let's grab ourselves some C4 and some grenades. Yeah, I think we will blow open these walls now. Fine range. Oh my god. Absolutely terrible. Those C4 going to respawn. Ugh, really? Alright, I might actually die to Ocelot. And grab those later. What was in here? More C4? That's enough to get me to Ocelot, it's not enough to get me to the camera. Not that I'm going for the camera right now, but it's something to bear in mind. I can have no problems this time.
Wrong. Hiding won't help you. I understand the words you say. I make them know what I want.
Didn't use a ration.
You're
I'm not sure where to find C4 in the game other than these rooms, so I will grab some C4 on the way out, because we're going to need it later. Get all our life back. Love it. Alright. We ran up the left-hand side. Flip that guy. I don't think this is a good idea, but I'm going to do it. Let's go back into room 2 here, as I call it. There's no C4. Okay, that's terrible. We need to grab some when we go for the PSG one, I think. And the problem I've got now is that guard is outside the elevator, which means we cannot go for it. God damn it.
Snake. Answer me. Snake. Snake.
I want those grenades though. Can we actually do this? Do we have enough time to get in front of this guy? It is a very close thing, and it's possibly RNG because... And not that. if we don't get the elevator in one click... Oof, that's much tighter than I thought it was. Alright, what's next? We have the airlock, and then the tank. Let's not screw up the airlock. Now, where is it? It's directly ahead of me. So I can get through this one, but I can't get through the next one, not until it bounces down like that and then back up. The readability of this area is very, very tricky. Alright, Leo's discovered. Well, I don't have the mine detector, so they don't show up on the radar. I can go that way through the mines. Going left. Excuse me. Interesting, he didn't fire until now. Does that strategy not work on easy? Or is it different on easy? Wouldn't surprise me. Yeah, that's a good throw. Although it's not a lethal throw. That's also a good throw. He's still iframe because this game's a fucking troll. And now he's running away, which means that cook grenade I need to toss and get rid of, but otherwise I'm going to die. And now he's all the way over here, because fuck me, why would he not be over there? He's in the middle of the minefield right now. Oh my god. Right, not surviving this. That might do. It might do. Oh my god. There we go. Fuck me. That took way too long.
See how you like this?
That's one. I need a second, but he's now iframed for 5.5 years. Not that way, Liquid. Solid, whatever your name is. Oh my god. Alright, I'm out of grenades. I'm fucked. I had to do that, otherwise he was going to use his main cannon. Right, you're not surviving that. Freaking hell. We have a good route through this room now, so I'll take it. I'm not calling her because we do not need to waste time listening about the horrors of nuclear weapons and whatnot. That's not the right path, but that works. Yeah, it just gets me around that guy to the south, going through the center there. We can definitely beat him if we're fast. Going on the left-hand side, we pick up some more grenades as well, but the center seems like a perfectly acceptable route. I'm surprised I didn't need to pick up the cold medicine. What's up with that? It's taking too long. Right, Nikita time. Yeah, when we go back for the PSG-1, I'm going to need to stock up on ammo. That is not something that I did on the hard run, but I'm going to need to do it here. Cyborg Ninja, I vehemently disagree with the guide saying use chaff grenades. That really didn't seem to help. And as long as we can track him with the thermal goggles when we see him running towards us in phase 2, then he's perfectly manageable.
It's a ghost.
Freaky sound effects. Kinda love it. So I don't know why the radar just suddenly decides to kick in there.
Now, make me feel it. Make me feel alive again.
I think there'll be a story reason for it, but I'm not that smart. I need to put families.
Good. Now we can fight as warriors. Hand to hand. It is the basis of all combat. Only a fool trusts his life to a weapon.
Oh, we didn't do it. That's a pattern change. He's not doing it now. What the hell? Okay, this is different. One. Can't count that, unfortunately. 2. 3. It's going a 4th time now. He's only doing stomp every 4 times, but it looks.
That's good, Snake. Hurry up and catch me.
Does he even chase on difficulties lower than hard? Because I don't remember that being a thing. I go with that.
Yes, Snake.
Yeah, he ain't moving. From memory, I think what happens is he just stays still, and then after a while, if you don't find him, he'll chase you down. Like so. And I'm finding that actually harder than hard mode, believe it or not.
Hurry up and catch me.
Which is kind of hilarious. Speaking of hilarious, I'm dying.
Times. I've been waiting for this pain.
And once again, if I try using the wall trick, that's going to get me killed, so let me just not do that. Oh my god, I've forgotten how to fight this guy.
Hurt me more.
Press me more. Let me daddy. Oh! Okay, I wasn't expecting that. He's already doing the double teleport. I'm dead. I'm not dead. I'm out of rations. He's doing the double teleport because he's taking more damage. It's moving him along the phases slightly faster.
That's it. I remember that punch.
Alright, times GTFO. Go here. I equip my SOCOM when the game lets me. Thank you, game. I appreciate it. Teleports in front of us. He shoots. Teleports in front of us. We shoot. We shoot through this window. And that will do us. Yeah, he's got a very, very specific pattern for each difficulty level. And I figured him out on hard. It took a very long time. But he's not behaving the same way on easy, which is disrupting my flow. Alright, we don't need to grab much. I'd like some more rations. We can find more after we take out Psychomantis. Now we're going to talk about Meryl's ass. Minor life boost. Fortunately, I burned a ration right at the end there, which I'm not happy about, but it's fine. I do need to toss a shaft for the next part to get the FAMAS and whatever else. Yeah, throwing a shaft in that battle didn't seem helpful. It's purely just to take out the camera here so we can grab the gas mask. Stun grenades. And the Kisses, I believe. No, they're from us. And a ration, which we need. Actually, maybe I need the medicine if I survive the torture. Or resist the torture, I should say. That would make sense, wouldn't it? So when we come back here to take the photo, I'm going to need to grab the medicine. What am I doing? Trying to open the door which does not need to be opened. That was bizarre, random. Holy shit. What's wrong with me? And because of the delay here, maybe there isn't enough time for Meryl to get into her panties.
That's the second time I've been able to sneak up on the legendary Solid Snake.
Never mind. It's all Kojima's fault, chat.
Okay, let's go. I know this place better than you. I'll be point man. Follow me. That's strange. There's no guard.
What happened to the music?
I'll keep a lookout. Make sure you're ready, okay?
Psychomantis' fight on hard went reasonably well. We had a couple of false starts, but once you get into the rhythm, and once you stop worrying about trying to take him out fast, it's easy.
Come on, Mr. Foxhound. The commander is waiting.
So cool here, going to first person here and you see through Mantis's eyes. You're looking at Snake through Mantis's eyes or Meryl's eyes. Stun is definitely the quickest way of doing this.
your mind.
Tell me about how I have not saved at all. Where is it? Controller settings. Ah! Never mind. Golden opportunity missed. He's on the left. Just need to wait for him to hold still, and I'm stuck here now. Unfortunately, I'm not going to get a shot off here. You don't need to wait for him to flash. Yeah, that's an excellent angle to use. Not sure how I framed that, but okay. I should be ducking those. I'm just seeing where they move, or how they move. We'll be fine. Yeah, he's got a lower health bar. We're not doing more damage, but his health bar is lower.
Why couldn't I read your mind?
No second black screen. Not sure if I can shoot him while we're doing this. I can. You heard him say why. Oh god, not that. We're not murdering Meryl today.
You are powerful indeed.
Indeed, I shot Meryl twice.
I know your weak points. Meryl, stand right where he can see you and blow your brains out.
It's alright, I just did that.
Stop! Meryl!
Do we have to?
No, it cannot be. No.
Right. Come on. Easy. Meryl, I apologize about your missing life bar. Some of it is natural in-game, but the rest may have been me.
I'll take point. Snake, you follow me.
Any doggos here today? Yes. Sorry, fellow doggos. Love you lots, but you have to take a nap. In the form of this here incendiary flashbang. Some people would lock you in the laundry or in a crate or whatever else. But to put you to sleep, I throw flashbangs.
Snake, what's wrong? I thought you were good with dogs.
I'm very good with dogs. Whenever I get near them, they sleep very comfortably. Just, ignore the flashbang. Right, the box has been peed on.
What are you thinking?
I've got a bad question. What was Kojima thinking?
This place is mine. I'll take point again. Stay back, okay?
But the radar isn't working. And since we can't use the mine detector either...
Leave it to me. So, what do you think? Pretty good, huh?
How did you know where the mines were?
It sounds weird, but when Mantis dove into my mind, I was able to see where the mines were placed. Are you impressed?
Well, a little bit.
Only a little?
We're all very impressed, Meryl. There's a huge rain band above me at the moment, so if you can hear rain in the background, it is not interference, it is rain. Apparently we can shoot Meryl. I don't know if I believe that. You can definitely wait in that screen and Wolf will finish her off. But apparently you can shoot her and your team gets very upset with you. I cannot possibly imagine why. Right. Cardboard box. The doggos love me! Best game ever. Okay, we'll take the relevant hard mode routes back up here. Is there another ration? There is, but we don't need it. Oh man, it is pissing down outside. That's what we say in Australia anyway, it's pissing down. Is it worth going for the chaff grenades directly above me there? I don't think so. Gotta work my way around that guard. We should be fine. We should have plenty. So I'm thinking about using a grenade down on level 2 of this building. I've got to use one anyway, but using a second and clearing out those other rooms on the left-hand side near the body armor. I don't think we need the grenades on the left there. Just need to dodge all of these claymores. We do need these though. Or maybe not. Yeah, you just hug the right hand wall here, and when you get to the narrow point, that's where you need to slow down and crouch and grab the claymore. That's reasonably safe. And it keeps you out of line of sight of the gun cameras too. We're going to need to come down here again after we do the torture to grab the camera. I ain't fucking with you. Even if I've got the radar to help me, I'm not fucking with you. Right, there's C4 in here. We need more C4. There's now 6 in there. Wow. One of these rooms has the Nikita. I don't recall which. Not this one. I think it's the one on the top right. This one had the Farmus. And there's some lasers in there, which I do not want to contend with. Yeah, we're going to come back down here later once we've got the... is it level 6? I thought it was level 6. I could possibly get away with level 4 though, but I'll come back when we got to level 6. Because I know that works. Snake? Do not practice your kung fu in front of an elevator when a frigging guard is coming. So we go back again, we take out Sniper Wolf. First go, nothing will go wrong. And then we got to do it all over again. Yeah, let me show you. If we go this way, we can get in front of this guard, and he can wait here. And it didn't seem to work on hard mode. Possibly because it was the first time that we entered, and we got a discussion about the nanomachines and how we were not allowed to fire a gun on this floor. That possibly delayed me, but it didn't seem to work on hard, so I never tried going back there. Do I need to go grab anything before we fight Wolf? Just checking my notes. Nah, just says go to the secret area when we are going past the doggos. Can't get the body armor until we get the level 6 card anyway. So we'll take a photo in there, in that room that we just passed. And then make our way up the comms tower, down the rappel. We'll get to the points where we prep to fight the Hind D, and then I'll call it. Not just for this stream, but for this entire playthrough on YouTube. Doggos love me. This game ever. Wrong way. It's the here, isn't it? Oh, doggos don't love me anymore. You remove their P box and the doggos suddenly don't love me. There should be PSG-1 ammo, which we might actually need for the bridge battle. I can't make the Keeses work. Nope, you love me. See? You love me? Good doggos. Good doggos. Doggos love me, chat. Alrighty. I got so close to a first try, Damus, on hard mode on this. To the point where it was literally a draw. We both died. That's so upsetting, you've got no idea. Oh, lovely miss. She fired and she missed. What the fuck? She actually missed. Presumably because I was in the process of, oh god, of sitting down or getting into a prone position. That was crazy. I've never seen her miss. Nice. Easy. Easy mode is indeed easy. Are we taking those? Do we have more bullets? We do. I believe I can grab them out of the left or right here. That will do. I can't believe she missed.
Don't move!
Does Ocelot talk about how I've not saved?
Leave it to me. I want no more accidents like that. Don't.
Right, my notes say torture, submit ASAP. Not happening. Not today.
They're definitely...
Press the circle button repeatedly to regain your strength. When you've had enough, press the select button to submit. When your life reaches 0, the game is over. There are no continues, my friend.
Indeed, they're not.
Don't even think about using auto fire, or I'll know.
I don't think he knows.
Snake, it's been a long time since you saved your game.
Yeah? So what?
If your body can't survive the torture, it'll be game over. You really want to travel down that long road again? Come on, I won't tell. Why don't you just give up? I'm going to run a high voltage
Yeah, that's unique if you have not saved for a long time, or in my case, not saved at all. Yeah, we'll be fine. Not a problem.
How did you like that? Shall we go again?
And yeah, there are no continues. If you die here, you go straight back to the main menu.
Had enough yet?
One more.
We're not finished yet.
So if you're playing on hard, he does it 4 times instead of 3. Or was that normal? I don't remember. Or was that the European version? Let's find out.
You're a...
Yeah, he does it a 4th time. If you are playing on hard, I think. Or normal.
Damn, I caught a cold. That witch. She took my clothes.
He's seen better days. Who's the witch? Meryl? Or Wolf? Right, we need to do that 3 times, unfortunately. Yeah, I should probably make a save just in case my power goes out.
Snake, I...
48 minutes on easy. So we're not going through multiple torches here, we're not going downstairs to grab the camera, and we're not going up to the comms tower and doing the rappelling, and it's obviously not a perfect run like hard mode was, so this will take longer. Guessing an hour and 10 minutes before I reach the save point. Unfortunately, we've got 3 conversations here. We've got 3 rounds of torture, 3 rounds of conversations.
Snake, it's showtime. Ocelot wants you.
Right. Do this 3 times in total, so 2 more times.
Okay, I'll tell you once more. Press...
I don't think he gets narky about you, oh, you just saved your game or anything like that. which will be very funny.
How did you like that? Shall we go again? Had enough yet? We're not finished yet.
I love the sound effect that kicks in just before the electricity kicks in. That electronic sound effect to indicate that electricity is running. Alright, round 2. And by that I mean the cell in round 2, not, you know, round 2 of the torture, because torture's easy, this part is not, we just need to wait. You gonna give me everything that I want to know? No, I'm not putting that against my arm, I'm putting that against my genitals. Is this everything? I think it's everything, so maybe it's only 2 rounds. Maybe it's only 3 rounds on normal. Did we learn a lot from Grey Fox, really? Like, we met him in, where was it? House of Heaven. He was a prisoner. We learned the location of something, I don't even recall what, I think it was one of the other prisoners. And then we never saw him again. And then he returned as a villain in MG2. So unless we were members of Foxhound before that and working together, I really don't understand what the hell we learned from Grey Fox. We had that fight in the minefield, of course, but apart from that, I don't think we got a lot. He's not walking through that door, he's spawning at the end of this corridor here. Which is just out of sight.
Where?
Alright.
Oh, jeez. He's coming back. See you later.
Wait!
Let's see if we can pull this off.
He's gone!
It is definitely possible to do it, because I did it on one of my runs. You sneak out the north side of the bed, and you can actually get out of the cell without being spotted, but then he'll spot you outside. So what you do is you grab him, and then give him a neck massage, or you do something else perhaps. Whatever else you do is up to your imagination, I guess. Can I destroy this turret or this gun camera with the bomb? I have to know. Where is it? It's a bomb. Oh god. Hilarious throw, Snake. Well done. I'm proud of you. Alright, we don't need to do anything on this floor, but we do need to go down now and grab the camera. I'll grab the grenades on my way back. Don't necessarily need to go through this entrance, I can go through the one on the right, but I feel this one's more nostalgic.
Right, toss that. Hard out. Grenades, I'm going to toss another one. And C4, which we don't need at this point, but that is a camera. I was running in this room thinking I stocked up when I came here last time, so that should be all we need. And yeah, I think I will grab the medicine from B1 in the nuke building, because I'm pretty sure that if we survive or tolerate the torture, then we need to use the medicine. I think that's how it works. Could be wrong, I'm frequently wrong on many things, but I can't think of why else it exists and or why else we actually needed to use it. Your snake can cough, that is a thing that can happen. You can cough just like me. Where is it? Thermals. Just don't want to run into any stupid landmines here. Or claymores, I should call them. So B1 will get the medicine, and then B2 will get the body armor. I also want to check out what's in the other rooms. Also, I've got to get the grenades on the way back, but we should be fine. But about 14 shaft, that should be enough. If it's not, something's very wrong. Is there anything else useful in here? I don't think so, but I may as well check. There should be only one guard in here. That was the box. Guard from the bathroom will come at some point, so let's take the medicine. Even if I don't need it, so I'll take it. That's how medicine works, am I right? That's diazepam, which we probably don't need unless... night vision. We'll never use that. We probably do not need to use the diazepam unless we snipe those 3 dudes on the bridge. Which honestly may not be a bad idea, because we did not get any Nikisas in between Hind D and Wolf. Yeah, let's snipe those dudes on the bridge. But I'd likely need 2 shafts here. There should be some grenades on the right hand side in that room, that first room with the camera, but let's just toss it there and go. Oh, do I've got time. Everything but the shaft grenades, damn it. And Nikisas, that's helpful. What's not helpful is I'm losing life at a rapid race. Mine detector, lovely, very useful, very handy. We're never entering another room with mines. I need to equip that, otherwise I'm going to die. 13 shaft, is that enough? Things we use 5 to 5. We use 8 to climb up and down the comms tower. And then however many to negotiate MG Rex's hangar. We should be fine. Who wants me on Discord? No one. Right. Let's take a photo or 2 here. I do not believe we can see the ghost here.
I'm going to make a save just in case it doesn't work.
What's up?
I'm photographing ghosts, Mailing. 1 hour? Yeah. This is much slower than my hard mode run, which is to be expected, given that I'm not actually playing perfectly and also because we have to do more. Where is it? Hopefully that's good enough, and the last thing I'll do tonight is exercise that ghost, and yeah, that will do it for this playthrough. Snake is a bad man, confirmed. Oh, that's so sad. The dogs don't attack. The doggo still loves me even though I punch him in the face. Once again, Kojima is a bad person, confirmed. Don't care about this. We've got plenty of rations, we got FAMAS ammo, body armor. We will not use the bumper skip today. As soon as I switched to shaft grenades from stun grenades, it worked perfectly. There is a lesson there. This ain't stun grenades, I mean, I want to murder some people. I enjoy the killing. Yeah, maybe stun grenades are the way to go here. They are, very clearly. And that first one that we threw on the hard mode playthrough, into that room, that's not a stun grenade, that's a shaft grenade, you fucking moron. That hasn't... I'll take the L, I'm serious. I could have sworn I chose stun twice. Not joking. Can't kill me if I blow myself up. That first throw that we do on hard mode, I'll do it here because it's so damn useful. That makes that climb so much easier. And that's actually incredible because we get those two following us into the room, but if we do this, I'm going to open the door and toss a grenade in like that, I think. Yeah, like that. We don't get that cutscene where the enemies approach us. Oh my god, I'm having so much trouble organising my items tonight. Alright, let's go all the way up. So proper approach is to throw a stun grenade on certain levels as you go up. The 7th level and the 11th level, which also has the door, are two very important points. But you also throw other ones as you go up. That'll stop people from coming at you and also people coming from behind. So So a stun grenade here is a good idea for this guy. Come on. It's a long climb, isn't it? And yeah, this is why you either need to use a skip or use stun grenades all the way up, because you can kill a maximum of 25 people on hard mode. I was careful and I killed 19. Didn't kill anyone in here, and I also didn't kill the 3 outside because they didn't spawn. It's a very harsh limit. I'll just run past you. We there yet? Don't do that. That looks like the end though. I'm wrong. It's not the end. It's never the end. Oh god. Right, I'm stunning you. Fuck yes. Oh, that frame drop. Down you go. Let's use a ration. I'm not sure if we get our life restored when we do the repel section or not. Got a feeling we don't. Fellas, I need you to also hold still, please. Thank you. So that climb up the comms tower is basically skipped if we go through that door. That is the C4 lock door. You can blow it up from outside, or you can open it from outside if you plant C4. You would think that would fix the door instead of, you know, suggesting that you use C4 to open it, but once again, this is the world of Metal Gear we're talking about. Weird shit is involved. You don't see this. This is all stuff that didn't happen on the hard mode playthrough, geez, and I'd skip. Also, not seeing all the cutscenes, if you want to see those, check out one of the other playthroughs, or someone else's playthrough. We use a rope, and we get this god-awful repel section, which makes no sense. It's very easy to take damage, it's awful, and people don't like it, for good reason. So we just climbed up, and now we're rappelling down. Also, it's kind of time consuming. If you're looking at this thinking, my god, this guy doesn't know how to control it, you'd be right. This looks every bit as awkward to control as it looks, it really does. I'm not saying that correctly, but you know what I mean. If you were playing this, you would also be controlling it like this. Right, that takes us to the C4 door. With half-life. Which is, you know, a good game. Yeah. Basically, you get through that door with full health instead of going through all that bullshit, killing God knows how many enemies, and then coming here with half health. The skip is well worth it, even though it's, you could argue it's very cheesy, it is well worth it. And the other thing, as I've mentioned multiple times now, is you get these guards here who do not spawn if you use skip. They'll be back. It looks like on easy, they just take 2 PSG one-shots. On other difficulties, they take significantly more. And the other thing is, as you make your way through here, you get shot at by the hind E. That also does not happen if you utilize skip. And that is where I can call an end to the playthrough, because this room is where we started. And that went very well tonight because we beat the hind D on the first try.
What can I do for you?
I had extensive notes written out about where to stand, what to do, and whatnot. And it turns out none of those actually worked except for the safe spot in the second phase, because the way the guy did it, it was based on doing it perfectly. But I did not do it perfectly, I had to improvise, and it worked out perfectly.
The Chinese say it is the strong swimmer who most often drowns. It is because the strong swimmer overestimates his abilities and underestimates the strength of the river. You are probably quite used to the mission now, but don't get careless.
It's alright, I'm on easy, I can continue as much as I like. It's all good. Alright, let's do a reset. Let's play with a ghost. And then we'll call it there. I need to give my voice a rest. And next week I need to find something else to play and or start recording Gabriel Knight. That's special, isn't it? Album. And I've just realised I've saved over my game, so if this doesn't work... Thank fuck it worked. Don't know who you are, but you need to die. There seems to be a strong spiritual existence of the developer in this photograph. Do you wish to get rid of this? Done. Alright, so at this point, again, mentioned it a couple of times, there's basically 2 trophies left. Or 2? 3? 2 trophies left to go. Let me look it up. Let me look it up to see exactly how many I've got left. I think it's 2, but I'll find out. It should be 2. One should be Meryl's bandana, and the other one should be the guidebook here, 16 and 19. So we just need the bandana, which we're doing right now, by resisting the torture. I keep saying survive the torture, but no, we just need to resist it. And read all the pages in the screenplay book, which I can do when you're not looking. There is actually some really good stuff in here. Like if you go to the back here, there is a whole bunch of shit which I did not know about. Let's have a look at contents. No, it's not that. It's the Master Book, which has spoilers for the entire series. But I can work around them. Oh god, you did not see that. I don't know what's there, but you did not see that. Hidden elements? Yeah, so it talks about pieces of information from gameplay tips, Easter eggs, completion bonuses, and much more. So it talks about stuff that I've really never seen. Equipping a cardboard box, calling Campbell or Nastasia. They'll talk about Snake's past or give an overview of cardboard boxes. If you call Mei Ling or Nastasia before making contact with Meryl and you go into the ladies' bathroom, they will criticize you. If you equip the cigarettes and call Campbell, Naomi will lecture Snake about the connection between cigarettes and lung cancer. And yeah, Mei Ling's reactions. That's where I figured out that she pokes her tongue at us. After Hind D, you can talk to Nastasia about her past. Calling elevators, yeah, I think everyone knows that trick. Cardboard box special uses. If you strike Meryl, then immediately equip a cardboard box. One of the wolf dogs will urinate on the box. From this point on, they will no longer attack you while the cardboard box is equipped. Oh, we can take out Sniper Wolf with the stinger. It will lock onto her even if she is invisible. Yeah, no, that's is whatever. Blast Furnace Crane. Normally you have to avoid the crane, but you can also destroy it with a stinger missile. After punching Liquid once, you can sneak in another one while he's bent backward from it. If your inputs are too fast, you'll do punch, punch, kick. While if your inputs are too slow, he will have iframes. But if your timing is just right, you can defeat him solely with punches. If you could get him in one loop, that would be incredible. But I don't think that is a thing. If it is, I'll be shocked. And yeah, the power key. I talked about that earlier. Normally you use the mine detector to search for the key after it falls into the drainage ditch, but if you've been spotted by the enemy fewer than 10 times by this point, a rat will swallow the key. I don't remember that as a kid. I do not remember that. Instead of following Liquid, use binoculars or camera to observe him in the front of the control room. You can see him slapping himself in the face to psych himself up for battle. Anyway, there's some good stuff in there, and if you're a Metal Gear fan, I highly recommend reading that stuff because honestly, there is some really good stuff in there. I know this whole collection did not release in a good state as far as the port quality was concerned, but I think they did put some effort into this, so it is well worth checking out in my opinion. Alright, it's Golden Gas, you've come in right at the end. Thank you for dropping in, dude, appreciate it. But I need to say farewell because I'm logging off for tonight. My throat hurts, I'm tired, I'm cranky. Metal Gear Solid 1 is basically done. So next up would be Metal Gear Solid 2, that's going to be an absolute doozy for... well, if you played it, you know why, but I need to do a big boss run on that, which is something I've never done before and I'm not looking forward to because it's going to be brutal. Before that, I might play something else, but I've not decided what yet, so we'll just see how it goes. Soren Carcass, thank you dude, and indeed anyone else lurking in chat, thank you for watching, sincerely appreciate it. Alright, so calling it there. Thank you everyone, have a great day, great night, or whatever it is in your part of the world right now, and I'll be back online with something else very soon. See you then.